Hey everybody, welcome. If you're brand new to my channel, Graves Talks Movies, I am here today to review Supergirl, the second entry in James Gunn's DCU. I went opening night, very first showing. I was excited, got my tickets ahead of time because I have high hopes for the DCU under James Gunn. I really enjoyed Superman last year, so let's get into Supergirl. Let's warn you ahead of time. Parts of it will be spoiled. I won't spoil everything, but I will. There's going to be spoilers, so just be prepared. I'm going to spoil some shit. Millie Alcock did a good job as Kara, Supergirl. Now, my first gripe, you don't see her in her Supergirl outfit until 3/4 of the way through the movie. Like, close to the end. So, that was my first issue with it. The acting was good. Really enjoyed Jason Momoa as Lobo. It did take me a bit to get Aquaman out of my head. It did. I'm just going to be honest. It did take a bit, but I did it. So I enjoyed Jason Momoa as Lobo. Now it opens Kara drinking and everything, but Ruthie, this little girl, watches Krem kill her family. He goes to her planet for swords, ends up killing her father, mother, brother. So she goes looking for revenge. And she goes into a bar that Supergirl happens to be at, or Kara, sorry, because she's wearing her regular clothes. She goes looking for help. I want to get revenge, and whoever helps me can have this sword made by my father. Apparently he's very famous throughout the galaxy for making swords. And an alien decides, I'm just going to take the sword. And Kara ends up fighting him, getting the sword back. And Ruthie ends up following her. And anyway, it ends up, Krem ends up poisoning Crypto. So Kara wants revenge, which of course happens to help Ruthie as well. So that's how they end up together. It reminded me of a lot, like, picture John Wick, Star Wars, and Mad Max all together. That's what it reminded me of. Like, the aliens and everything look very Star Wars-like, and Revenge for Your Dog, John Wick. Just, I didn't know what to think. Like I said, I went in with very high hopes because I want this DCU to succeed. I really do. A good DC universe like the MCU. I want it because I'm a DC comic guy. I prefer their comics, so I want a big universe. And Superman I enjoyed a lot. But Supergirl, the acting was good. I really enjoyed the acting. The villain could have been better. Krem to me wasn't a main villain. He should have been a secondary villain leading up to the big guy type thing. And just didn't do it for me as the main protagonist, I guess. Or antagonist? I get those two mixed up sometimes, so let me know in the comments below which one it actually is. Because I do get confused. But it wasn't as enjoyable as I was hoping it would be. It seemed very... Like, Supergirl was very cranky. And Ruthie pointed that out. She pointed it out, like, she's cranky, she's drinking all the time, and she doesn't know if she wants to be the hero that Superman is, or if she wants to forge her own path. There is some backstory to her story going to Earth, so we get to see a little bit of that, how her parents sent her and everything that's happening. So we do find out a bit about it, which helped a little bit, but so she feels lost. She doesn't know who she wants to be. Does she want to follow in Superman's footsteps or forge her own path? She considers staying on a red sun so she can just be normal. She does consider that a lot. But then she ends up doing the right thing. And it does show Superman a few times in the movie, mostly through video chat, but then at the end he is there. And if there is a credit scene, I stayed for the entire credits. The lights came on in the theater, the movie was over, and I didn't see anything. So if there is one, they must have waited a while after the credits ended before they did it. because I didn't see any in my theater. So that's just me. Like, if I missed something, let me know. I'd appreciate it because I will look for it. But it didn't live up to the hopes that I had. It didn't. The writing could have been better. It could have had a better flow to it. I think that would have helped a lot. The action was good. A lot of it seemed to take place at night, which I find hard to really sometimes pinpoint what's going on. But Jason Momoa was great. Jason Momoa as Lobo was my favorite part of the movie. Really was. I enjoyed Crypto, but Crypto spent most of the movie poisoned. She's going after Krem to get the antidote. Ruthie's going for revenge. She wants to kill him for killing her family. Which I guess makes sense. And Kara spends the movie trying to talk her out of it. It's not going to make you feel better. It's going to follow you for the rest of your life. And you're going to end up like him. So I suppose that makes sense logically. But it didn't live up to my hopes. Which is unfortunate. But there's only been 2 DCU movies so far. I really enjoyed one. The other one could have been better. So let's see how it goes from here. But so when it comes time for my rating system, I've been thinking long and hard about it since I went to see it yesterday. What am I going to give this movie? I was hoping it, like, I'm going to give this 4 stars, 4 willows, sorry, 4.5, whatever. But I can't do it. The performances were good. I enjoyed the action. It looked great. The cinematography was excellent. The score was, I really enjoyed it. I'm going to give this 3 willows out of 5. I will watch it again someday, and that could change. But right now, 3 willows out of 5 for the second entry in the DCU. If you're a returning watcher, thank you so much for coming back. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Keep coming back. Feel free to leave comments on any video. If you have anything you would like me to talk about, I do top 10 favorite movies by certain actors, genre, decades, whatever. Anything movie related. I got some videos on the go right now. So, that's it. 3 willows out of 5 for Millie Alcock as Supergirl. Thanks for watching, everybody.